love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Johnson. Simmons is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Roden in at the 4. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Dixon. Bane against Maxey. Bane passes to Dixon. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Simmons against Morant, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Memphis making a change here. Gafford's checked in, and that one's good. Maxey.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
It's stolen by Johnson. Kicks to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
Substitution.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Johnson outside. Pass to Roden. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got 34.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Morant against Maxey, and it's Morant missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. To the paint. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Maxey. The pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Roden. Goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls. Roden's got 5.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And it's Morant missing. The 76ers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Maxey. And it's good, 2 points. Maxey's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And so it's Philadelphia, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy.
George is checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for Maxey. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Dixon is out there with Isaac. And it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Bane. And Simmons with the rebound. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Morant looking around. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Parker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Down low. And Morant throws it down.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Bane. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Johnson kicks to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And taken away by Johnson. Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Inside, George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Grizzlies making a switch here, but teams check in.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. To the wing right side. A nice shot by Dixon.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-7 run. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Morant outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Carl, he's checked in for Isaac. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is. And help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson right side. Outside for Simmons. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. George passes to Johnson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Dixon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.